Two people, same age, same salary, same amount invested every single month. One retires with $800,000. The other retires with over $1.1 million. Same money, same timeline. $300,000 difference. The only thing that separated them? Which retirement account they chose, and in what order they used it. The Roth IRA versus the 401k debate sounds like boring tax stuff. But that $300,000 gap is not boring. That is the difference between retiring comfortably and running out of money in your 70s. And right now, in 2026, with new contribution limits, new Secure 2.0 rules, and the Fed holding rates steady, the answer to this question has actually changed for millions of people. So today, we are going to settle this once and for all, with real numbers, real scenarios, and a clear answer based on exactly how old you are and how much you earn right now. Let's go. Here is the uncomfortable truth most people don't want to hear. The majority of Americans who have a 401k at work, they just pick the default option during onboarding, never looked at it again, and have no idea whether they're making the right choice for their actual situation. According to Fidelity, only 18% of people eligible for a Roth 401k are actually using one. 18%. That means 82% of people are making a retirement account decision by not making one at all. And on the Roth IRA side, millions of people who could be building a completely tax-free retirement account are either not using one, don't know they qualify, or have no idea what the 2026 income limits actually are. In 2026, the IRS updated the contribution limits. The rules around catch-up contributions changed. The Secure 2.0 Act introduced new requirements that affect high earners. And inflation at 3.8% means the difference between tax-free growth and taxable growth is bigger than it has been in years. Wrong choice here is not a small mistake. It is a decision that compounds, quietly, invisibly, over decades. And by the time most people realize they made the wrong call, it is genuinely too late to fix it. So let's make sure that is not you. Here's exactly what you need to know. By the end of this video, you will know 4 things. 1. The real difference between a Roth IRA and a 401k. Not the textbook definition, the practical difference that actually affects your money. 2. The exact 2026 numbers. Contribution limits. 3. The real-world comparison. What $500 a month invested in each account actually grows to over 10, 20, and 30 years. And 4. The decision framework. A simple 3-question test that tells you exactly which account to prioritize based on your age, income, and situation right now. No guessing, no generic advice. A clear answer. Let's start with the basics, because even people who have had these accounts for years often don't fully understand how they work. Both accounts, the Roth IRA and the 401k, are retirement savings vehicles. They both let your money grow inside the account without being taxed on gains every year. That is where the similarity ends. The difference comes down to one question: when do you pay the tax? With a traditional 401k, the most common type, you contribute money before tax. So if you earn $5,000 a month and contribute $500 to your 401k, you only pay income tax on $4,500. Your tax bill goes down today. But when you retire and start withdrawing that money, you pay income tax on every single dollar you pull out. The government deferred the tax. It did not eliminate it. With a Roth IRA, you contribute money after tax, so you don't get any tax break today. But when you retire and withdraw that money, including every dollar of growth, every dividend, every gain compounded over decades, you pay zero tax. Not lower tax, zero. That is the core trade-off. Pay tax now and retire tax-free, or reduce your tax bill now and pay tax later. Which is better? It depends entirely on one thing. Will your tax rate be higher now or higher in retirement? And the answer to that question is different for every person watching this video. which is why the generic advice you usually hear gets so many people it wrong. Let's get into the actual 2026 numbers, because these changed this year, and most people are still operating on old information. Roth IRA contribution limit in 2026, $7,500 per year. That's up from $7,000 in 2025. If you're 50 or older, you can add a $1,100 catch-up contribution for a total of $8,600. If you're a single filer, you can make full Roth IRA contributions if your income is below $153,000. The contribution phases out between $153,000 and $168,000. For married couples filing jointly, full contributions below $242,000. Phase out between $242,000 and $252,000. 401k contribution limit in 2026, $24,500 per year. That is more than 3 times the Roth IRA limit. If you're 50 or older, the catch-up contribution is $8,000 for a total of $32,500. And if you're between 60 and 63 specifically, there is a new super catch-up under Secure 2.0 of $11,250, bringing your total to $35,750. The 401k has no income limits. Whether you earn $40,000 or $400,000 a year, you can contribute the full $24,500 to your 401k. The Roth IRA cuts you off at $168,000 if you're single. That matters, the employer match. If your employer matches 4% of your salary and you earn $60,000 a year, that is $2,400 in free money sitting on the table every year. Not contributing enough to capture the full match is the single most expensive mistake in personal finance. It is a 100% guaranteed instant return on your investment. Nothing in the market, not gold, not index funds, not crypto, can touch that. Let's put $500 a month into each account and see what actually happens over time, using the S&P 500 historical average of 10% annual return. $500 per month in a traditional 401k over 30 years. Your account grows to approximately $986,000. But here's what most people don't factor in. When you retire and start withdrawing that money, assuming a 22% tax bracket, you lose around $217,000 in taxes net after-tax value, approximately $769,000. Now, $500 per month in a Roth IRA, same 30 years, same 10% return. Your account grows to approximately $986,000. Withdrawals in retirement? Zero tax. Every single dollar is yours. Net after-tax value, $986,000. Same monthly contribution, same market return, same 30 years. The Roth IRA puts over $200,000 more in your pocket after tax. Now, does that mean the Roth IRA always wins? No. And this is where it gets nuanced. If you are currently in a high tax bracket, say 32% or 35%, and you genuinely expect to be in a lower bracket in retirement, the traditional 401k wins. You avoid paying 32% tax today, pay 22% in retirement, and come out ahead. If you are early in your career, in a lower bracket today, and you expect your income to grow significantly, the Roth wins. You pay 12% or 22% tax now and avoid whatever your future bracket looks like. The right choice is not the same for everyone. Here is the exact 3-question test. Answer these honestly, and the right account becomes clear. Question 1. Does your employer offer a 401k match? If yes, your first dollar of every paycheck goes into the 401k up to the full match. Every time. No debate. No exceptions. A 100% instant return beats everything else on the menu. Capture the full match before you do anything else with your retirement dollars. Question 2. What is your current income, and do you qualify for a Roth IRA? If you're a single filer earning under $153,000, you qualify for a Roth IRA. Open one today if you haven't already. Max it out at $7,500 per year before you put additional money into your 401k beyond the employer match. Why? Because the Roth IRA gives you something the 401k cannot: investment freedom. Inside a Roth IRA, you can invest in virtually anything: any index fund, any ETF, individual stocks. If you earn above $168,000 as a single filer and can't contribute directly to a Roth IRA, you still have an option. It's called the backdoor Roth IRA. You contribute to a traditional IRA with no deduction, then convert it to a Roth. Completely legal, IRS approved, works at any income level. It is one of the most underused tax strategies in personal finance right now. Question 3. Do you still have money left to invest after the match and Roth IRA? If yes, go back to the 401k and max it out. You can put up to $24,500 total in 2026. If your budget only allows one, follow the priority order we just laid out. One more thing worth saying clearly: you are allowed to have both accounts simultaneously. The contribution limits are completely separate. In 2026, you could theoretically put $7,500 into a Roth IRA and $24,500 into your 401k. And for anyone in their 30s right now watching this, here is the number that should motivate you to act today. A 35-year-old who starts maxing their Roth IRA at $7,500 per year and earns the S&P 500's historical 10% annual return. By age 65, that account is worth approximately $1.3 million. Tax-free. Every dollar of it. That is not a fantasy. That is compound interest and a tax-free account working together over 30 years. It is the most boring, most proven, most reliable path to retirement wealth that exists. Let's bring it home. The 401k and the Roth IRA are not competitors. They are teammates. Step 1. Always capture the full employer 401k match. That is free money. Step 2. Open a Roth IRA and contribute up to $7,500. Step 3. If you have more to invest, go back to the 401k and push toward the $24,500 limit. That is the framework. It is not complicated, but it does require actually doing it, and doing it now. Because every year you wait is a year of compound interest that you cannot get back. If this video gave you a clearer picture of where your retirement money should be going, hit that subscribe button right now. Every single week on First Million Club, we break down exactly these kinds of decisions with real numbers. And next week, we are going to talk about the money habit that quietly keeps most people from ever building real wealth. The video is called 7 Money Habits That Secretly Keep You Poor. And I promise you, at least 2 of them are going to hit uncomfortably close to home. Don't miss it.